Hi Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me, Lorian, for your October reading 2018. We're going to be using the Enchanted Tarot deck, which is one of my favourites, and apparently it's one of yours too, so hopefully we'll get some good images and feelings for what's coming through for you. This is a general reading for, I was going to say Sagittarius then, Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising sign, so I would recommend that you check those other areas just to see if there's anything in particular coming through for you there. But if you do have specific questions, it's probably better to get a private reading with me, and the link is down below for all of that for you. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. I have shuffled off camera as well, but because these are so big, you have to do a little bit of a job with them, so let's just see what's coming up. Alright, so I'm going to do 3 and 3. First one is Temperance, and the next one is the Devil. Interesting. And then Prince of Hearts. I'll move these up a little bit so you can see them a bit better. The next one is Sun. The one after that, wow, is the Magician. And the one after that is Emperor. So out of 6 cards, you have 5 that are major arcana. So I don't know what's going on for you, Aquarius, but it seems to be a big one. And then you have the 6 of Wands to end with. Now the 6 of Wands is a very strong card. It's all about victory and having that feeling of, you know, unity and having to be able to connect within yourself. So I think that's really strong for you. Confidence raising, you're going to have your progress moving forwards. So yeah, that's kind of a good vibe to get from these particular cards. What I'm going to say is just basically big events, really strong events. You may even be very in tune with the Libra energy that we've got for this month, so that I think is going to be very key for you guys over the course of the next month. You're going to be in tune with the balance and the communication, the diplomacy of what Libra has, but I think it's going to aid you a lot better than maybe it has in the past when you've been tuned into, say, Virgo or something like that. So this is going to be really good for you to see. So Temperance and the Sun, big changes, working hard at something. I feel like you're going to feel free because you healed yourself. The balance and the health and the connection that you have, I feel that's going to really stand you in a good place. So long as you're doing things in moderation and you're not going overboard with stuff, I think you're going to be okay. There's a lot coming through that feels like it's repetitive. So it could be that you're going into a new routine, like going running every morning, losing weight, healthily I hope, or just kind of recovering from something, because it feels like you've got the greatness and the vitality coming back. It could be even that if you felt disillusioned with somebody or someone, you're actually getting back into a routine of actually finding that confidence in yourself and reaffirming the fact that, you know, you have a good sense of self, you have a good karma, you have a good idea or order for your life at this point in time. But this is definitely about the greatness and the freedom of choice, really. And I do think that that's something that we often forget about freedom, is that, you know, it could be sometimes that we think it's just automatically there, but I think for you, you want to search for it a little bit more. You kind of want to feel like there's something new or something coming in for you in a way. And then we have here the Devil and the Magician. So I think you have to be mindful of which is which. One could be very much a certain person who seems to promise the world, or seems to be a really strong, unique individual, and you could be very enamoured with this person and their ideas. And similarly, it could be the fact that they're a little bit on the devil on your shoulder side. I feel like this is again what Temperance mentions in about balance. So There could be trapping in materialism here. There could be a sense of hopelessness or ignorance to what this person's actually doing, because this could be the same person. It could be somebody who's trying to concentrate their manipulation on you, or try and get you into a sense of false security. And I think that this is going to be revealed because you are very much represented here. The only thing is, you don't have to kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. Don't keep putting masks on. Don't keep putting things on just to see if you can actually get what you want, because there's an indication of betrayal here. And I wouldn't want you to have to recover from that as well as everything else you're already recovering from. So this, I think, if you're forewarned, you're forearmed. There is something that, you know, they keep showing betrayal to me. So I would say, just to make sure that this is not something that you give in to. There is a sense of hopelessness maybe when a friend is revealed to have been a little bit less than what you anticipated. But I honestly think that there's something coming through with you that gives you a sense of hope. It gives you a sense of belonging, because this is very much running through your entire card set. So the Six of Wands is always here. It's always present, saying that you have that ability to move and mutate things into, and, you know, manifest things into anew, just like the Magician. But it does feel like there needs to be this kind of structure that's not there at the moment. The sense of compassion for yourself may not be there. Now, these are major cards, so this is very strong about, you know, finding it with your intuition, finding it in your turning point, your personal way as to where you want to be. But I do feel like there's some form of manipulation going on that maybe you need to become aware of. If it's you doing the manipulation, don't do it. Stop right now, because that game just needs to stop. Then we have the Prince of Hearts and the Emperor. So again, I was saying about structure. This could be saying that you want your art in there, you want your inventions in there, you want your curious energy, your synchronicity, your expression of yourself, you want the romance, the charming nature of it all to come through, but you also want the structure. So it could be that somebody who is a little bit older than you is going to come into the picture, or somebody who's going to guide you when it comes to where you put your heart. But I also think this is an education. It's kind of like a guru type thing that you're actually going to maybe seek out in some cases. You're going to be looking at them to see if there's somebody that you can, you know, have that reassurance that, yes, I'm going in the right direction. It could even be, you know, somebody who is a life coach or something like that, and you really truly feel that you have the right things coming towards you that you feel like you've earned. You know what I mean? It's something that you feel like, oh, I can breathe now. I've got the perfect sense of self. I've got the perfect, you know, area to go from. I'm learning from whatever this is, these major events coming through. I've actually combated them. I've come out the other side, and I feel like I'm able to tackle things better. I think that's basically what it is. It could even be that your personal beliefs are challenged by somebody, because this could be somebody who's very much into authority and regulation, whereas you're more free and you act on more impulses. So it could be somebody going, hang on a second, you need to prepare for this, because if this happens and you're not prepared, you need to, you know, be mindful of that. So do listen to this person. It could be a Scorpio, it could be a Pisces or a Cancerian elder person who really does have your best interests at heart. So it's not a case of they're trying to be a fuddy-duddy. It's not a case that they're trying to just kind of, you know, manipulate you into something like that, or, you know, because of your being very wary. It's just somebody who's like, look, I really honestly think in my experience that you need to do this way. Just be forewarned, because, you know, especially if they're Scorpio, they do have a little bit of a sixth sense going on about people and their motivations. So do be mindful of that. Oh, hello. Right, so we're going to get an angel card for you, just to see what's coming through. Brilliant idea. Uriel, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. And again, it could be that this person is there to tell you exactly how to do it. Because if you have a brilliant idea, but go wee and just don't have the structure or the idea, the foundation to do it, it could crumble through. But you have been divinely guided to do what it is you want to do. You have been given the kind of the psychic okay to say, yes, this is definitely something that we want you to do. This inspiration is coming through from a channel that you've opened up to. But the thing is, you may have a tendency to get carried away with it and drop some of the projects that you've already put a load of work into. So maybe just take your time and see what it's like. And also, if you do get counsel from somebody, if you're a little bit confused, don't just rub it to one side and think, oh, well, that was a waste of time. Allow it to sink in, allow it to kind of manifest and gestate a little bit, just to see if there's something that you can take towards this challenge, because it will be a challenge. It will be an energy that you have to face with all your faculties. So your understanding of who you are, your mental capacity, your physical capacity, your emotional capacity, all that feeling of energy, stuff like that. You know, you need to be very, very strong when it comes to this. But I think it's a very good and positive reading for you. If you do need anything else, just let me know, and the links as to how to contact me are down below. But let me know in the comments, because I really do feel like there's something good coming for you, Aquarius, and I'd love to hear about more of what this will be. Don't hesitate to leave a comment, like, or subscribe. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today. It does really mean the world that you spend about 10 minutes every month, you know, just talking to me and seeing what I have to say on the cards for you, because without you guys, I wouldn't do this. So thank you so much for your time and attention and your support. Please, please do have a brilliant and careful month ahead, and I look forward to reading for you guys soon.